I'm Jane Wells, CNBC special correspondent in Seattle, the Emerald City. Seattle is such a unique place. It has such a diversity of industry, and so it's an excellent opportunity to talk to CFOs and GCs to take a pulse not only of the local economy, but issues globally.
I'm Alana Aberg. I'm CFO at Peterson Company.
I am Kevin Briscoe, Managing Partner with CFO Selections.
I'm Owen Rice. I'm an Executive Vice President at Hughes Marino here in Seattle, Washington.
Yeah, Paul Wyatt, Sandbar.
I'm Ryan Hamilton. I'm the CFO of Farbank Enterprises.
I'm Kate Stock, and I'm the CFO of Trimlight.
I'm Rachel Ruggieri, and I am the CFO of Starbucks.
I'm Rebecca Schauffeld, and I'm the Global Food and Beverage Practice Leader at Lockton.
I'm Keenan Condor, Chief Legal Officer of SentinelOne, an autonomous cybersecurity software company.
I'm Rob Dilworth. I am the CFO of the Krusteaz Company. We make pancakes. We do a lot of other things too, but I would say famous for pancakes. The consumer right now is probably top of mind, and they're getting more price sensitive. The good news is, I would say relative to us, we're a little more immune because at the end of the day, pancakes is pretty cheap calories, but it's always on our mind, like what's the consumer going to do? So that's always top of mind.
The biggest challenge is really related to talent and the future of talent. When I look at the landscape of how I grew up and how I grew up in my career, and the way we learned and trained is very different than today's generation. And so when you think about talent for the future and how you retain and engage employees, it's incredibly challenging. It's a different landscape.
I think we're in a high growth environment, and cybersecurity is a high growth sector. So we empower all of our employees with a lot of tools, a lot of information, and we're a public company. So one of my big concerns is continue to empower our people, but appropriately control the flow of information and the access to tools of our people.
Why manufacture anything in the United States right now?
Quality. We can control it. We can design it. We're in full control of the parts and the supply chain. But our trouble is always labor.
We're kind of calling this the season of fix the barn. So using the farming analogy of harvest and planting and that, we're in the season of invest in IT, basics done well, kind of shoring up for the next big growth spurt.
I think the political climate right now is a little dicey for what do you want to spend and what are interest rates going to do.
I think Seattle's one of the best places to do business as a tech company, or really any company.
What's up, Drew? How you doing? I'm in the middle of an interview. Good to see you. This is Drew Wolf. So Drew, can I introduce you to Jane?
The camera on.
Yeah.
So it's good to connect with other people that are doing the same thing.
I get pretty caught up in the day-to-day, so I don't, admittedly take enough time to learn from my peers and from a broader network. When I do, I'm always coming away inspired, and it's fun because you can kind of commiserate. You're in a lot of the same situations, but it's making the time for it. And my dad used to have a great quote that always say, you make time for the things you want to do. And so it's a matter of just making sure you make that time.
Drew and I used to work together at Starbucks, along with Rachel and along with Crystal and along with some others that are going to be here. Everyone told me that when I was young, growing up, but kind of now, as you get older, you realize actually it's so important. It's so important to stay in touch with folks. So yeah, this is great. And good to see you, Drew, here too.